Hey, what is up, guys? The People Plays here, back again with another video. It's been a long ass time since I really made a commentary video. It's been a really long ass time, but I decided to download the beta for this game, Lawbreakers, which I'm really like debating about buying because it's $30. It comes out on June the 8th, and I'm just been having so much fun with this game. But I'm not sure yet as to whether I want to buy it or not. But anyways, I want to make this video for a tips and tricks guide for the Gunslinger, essentially, because I've had so much fun with this character, with this class, you could say. You know, whether you're using Abaddon or, honestly, I forgot the opposing character for him. It's Abaddon and someone else, but Abaddon is the one that I like the best because he looks like a doctor, like a medic, like an angel of some sort, you know. But yeah, let's get straight into it. But the first tip that I have for you guys as Gunslinger is be confident, man. Don't be afraid. Not because, see, for example, I'm afraid of this Titan guy. Like I don't know what class they're called, but I'm afraid of them because they're so tanky and they dish out so much damage. But when you realize that you're in a good position where you know that you can take him out, don't be scared, don't run away. You know, keep challenging him until, you know, well, if you realize that you're not winning the situation, you're not winning the battle, then you can back out, then you can be scared. But if you're in a good position, don't be afraid. You can challenge them because you have a higher mobility than them because, you know, they dish out a lot of damage, but they're really slow. You know what I mean? They have a lot of health, but they're really slow. So use your mobility against the heavier targets, even though they do more damage than you and have more health. For example, here, I should have ran, but I stick to my plan. I was like, I'm gonna kill that guy with the ball, and I killed him with my ulti, of course. The second tip I have is those tanks. I call them the back to tanks from Star Wars because, you know, I love Star Wars, but the healing pods, or whatever you call them, I call them a back to tank. Those are your best friend, especially when you don't have a healer. We have a healer on this team. The healer was doing a decent job, I'm not gonna lie, because I was getting healed at some points where I really needed it. But these tanks or these healing pods are your best friend, especially when you come out of a heated battle where you just did like a 1v2 or a 1v1 or whatever, and you come out on top. Run back. It don't matter. You could be in the middle of it. The only way I suggest staying with half health or quarter health is if you realize that there are these little healing batteries that are like scattered across the map. Though that's the only way that I would advise staying like in combat and not running to the healing pod. And, you know, unless those pods are there, those the little health packs. Yeah, back to tanks. Best friend. Don't leave him. If you see it, look for it. Study where they are on the map, especially if you want to die less, if you want to decrease your dying rate. The third tip I have for you guys is your dashes, man. Don't just pop them, because you only have 3, and it takes about 4 seconds. Yeah, about 4 seconds, or maybe even more, because it's funny, because when you want it, it takes like 50 years to come. But when you don't even want it, then it comes like really quickly. So my third tip is that use your dashes wisely, because if you've played Overwatch, this is basically Overwatch's Tracer in a nutshell. If you've played Tracer in Overwatch, then you have the basic idea of what the Gunslinger's dashes are. So watch your dashes. You only have 3. Use them wisely. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that tip with the dashes. Just use them wisely. Because I've seen so many Gunslingers just run around, fucking dashing. And I'm like, how are you going to get out of a situation if you're in a sticky situation that you don't want to be in? How are you going to push if the enemy's running away from you? You know what I mean? You can't just pop your dashes all at once. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's that. The fourth tip I have is your ulti. Good God, the ulti. It is so bad, but it is so good at the same time. It is terrible and bad because it has prep time basically. As prep time, So when you pop it, it's not instant. It takes like a good 1 second or a good 1.5 seconds to get ready, and for you to spin the weapons around and check them and clock them back and do all this extra shit that you don't need to do all that. And then you start shooting these, basically these laser beams that you saw me shoot earlier to get that double kill, and shoot like a constant stream of bullets towards the enemy. Now, it does a lot of damage. This can melt tanks. I am not sure if it has a headshot multiplier, meaning that you get extra damage using it, like getting headshots with it. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll definitely go test it out if you guys are interested in, you know, seeing it or seeing if it has a multiplier. But yeah, the ulti, man, it is so good, so good when you use it right. For example, here I predicted where he was gonna teleport, and I zoomed in and I just kept aiming at the objective, because it seems people have a tendency of forgetting their complete surroundings when they're watching the objective. So those guys wasn't even looking at me, so I knew they were gonna run right at the objective. So that's just me using my map skills, basically, because I knew where that other gunslinger was gonna teleport. So I popped my ulti and aimed in that same direction. Being that I am a good gunslinger, I know like where teleports work, you know what I mean? So I just predicted exactly where his teleport was gonna break off, essentially. And then I aimed directly on the objective point. And another tip I have is, I just pulled it off not too long ago. You guys saw it. It was basically when you dash, when you teleport, whatever you want to call it, dash, teleport, same thing. You can pull off a combo. When you dash and you click, I don't know what you guys are set up to, but I flip the controls. I aim and shoot with L1 and R1. So I aim with L1 and I shoot with R1. Instead of triggers, I don't know, because I used to do it in COD, and you know, faster shoot time. You don't have that little delay between shots. And I just started playing with that on every game. So when you dash, you can use a combo. If you click your L1 or your L2, whatever you have it set up on, you do I believe you do two shots from your left pistol, and you do one shot from your right pistol. It's Alpha and Omega. And it does a decent amount of damage. It does a good amount of damage, like a decent amount of damage. And you can use it. I personally don't use it a lot because I don't know. I just find that people move around too much, so I can't actually hit the shot. But you can definitely use it because, as I said, it does a decent amount of damage. Because the Alpha does a lot of damage and the Omega does a lot of damage. And what the combo does is it combines both of those damages, and you know, you basically ship out like a lot, like pretty quickly. So that's like a little, I wouldn't say that's a tip, but it's like a little, you know, side thing, I guess. But what I have next for you guys is the knife, throwing knife, the sonar knife, whatever you want to call it. If you guys have played Division, it's basically the same thing as Pulse, only it doesn't give you a damage multiplier. It just highlights the enemies on the map so you can see exactly where they are, see exactly if they're gonna come around a corner. I can't tell you how many times I threw this at a wall and predicted exactly where the enemy was gonna come out of and pop a headshot on them and then finish him off with the Alpha. And it's just so good as a utility perk or utility weapon or utility ability. You know, look at that. For example, I predicted so perfect because I knew that they were gonna come from that same corner. Damn, I gotta move to the face. The sonar helped me so much, the knife helped me so much that I knew that the guy was gonna come directly from that corner, and I just pre-aimed my weapon, pre-fired, charged it up, boom, one-shot him. You know, and you can make like a combo of these weapons, of these abilities. You know what I mean? Like, you can throw a knife, charge up, fire, finish him off with the Alpha. That, like, there's just so much. This is infinite, you know, amount of possibilities you can do with these abilities because they synergize so well, you know. And another, again, I wouldn't call this one a trick as well. It's just like a note, I guess. With your right weapon, just make it easier because I do get confused with which one's Alpha and Omega. Omega is the right one, I'm sure, and Alpha is the left one. But just to make it easier for everyone watching, I'm just gonna call it left and right. So on your right weapon, which is for medium to long range.
Ball spawning.
You can charge it like for like a split, for a split second basically. You charge it for a split second and you do like more damage basically. You just charge it, boom, does more damage. And it's good, you know, it's good to dish out a good amount of damage in mid to long range, as I said earlier. You know, as I said, that's not really like the main tip. It's just like a little, you know, like a little side thing. I'm sorry about I have so much to say. I'm just terrible at these YouTube video things. But anyways, I think that's it though, to be honest.
Enemy ball.
I think I covered everything that I wanted to. Teleports, ulti, Alpha Omega, knife, health pod. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. I'm trying to remember because it's not scripted in any ways. It's all from Dome. Yeah, I think that's it. I'll probably make a part 2 if I figure out anything else or that I realize that I missed anything, and make a follow-up video for you guys. But this is one of the most sweatiest matches I ever played. It was so competitive, and I think I dropped a 34 bomb on this map, which is the highest I've ever gotten. And I just started playing yesterday. So, yeah, I'm gonna just leave you guys with the rest of this video. Get my annoying voice out of here. Such a scrub, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm making these videos. But, yeah, that's it. Catch you guys later. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. And I'm out.
Shot clock, 10 seconds left. Ball dropped. Enemy ball.
I'm the beginning of your
Scored. 30 seconds left. Ball spawning. Grave kill. Ball in play. Enemy ball.
I've defeated death, and I am just getting started.
Ball drop.
You bought into a lie.
3, 2, 1. You win.
What?